gosh. Muffin's experience has a level of time. The little spikes can take extra damage.
But he makes it
for
through.
free.
Wow. Don't save anywhere for it.
Oh!
Muffin!
Wilson!
Wilson! What are you doing? No! What are you doing?
Oh, no. Still. Oh! Hellreach! Oh! Hellreach, I'm saving him again!
Guys, I hope he remembers that top left keystone, because that's dash. That's huge.
Oh, he forgot it! He doesn't remember. Oh, no!
Good morning, Randomizer fans. My name is Aiko, and I'm joined on this fine West Coast morning by the one, the only Vooligan. How are you doing today, Vooligan?
Morning. What's up?
I'm glad you asked me what is up, because what is up is a randomizer race in the randomizer tournament of 2018 for Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. It's between MatterMonkey and its Galaxy. You want to tell us a little bit about these runners, Vooligan?
Yeah, so, Galaxy, she's pretty,
You okay
she's pretty
there?
good at, yeah, it's kind of early, huh? It's like 8 a.m.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah,
Aiko.
it is. It's it's pretty early. But you know what? We're here. That's what matters.
How are you so awake?
I'm not actually sure. That's not what's important.
Yep, we'll talk about these runners. We will have the actual commentary now. So Galaxy is pretty new to the randomizer scene, but she put on a pretty impressive performance yesterday in her first race of doubles division. And we do know that she is very skilled at a number of platformer speedruns. Plus, she's demonstrated about a week of Ori randomizer, Aiko, that she has gotten pretty good and learned a lot of the basics. And as for MatterMonkey, what do you know about him?
MatterMonkey's been around a while. He plays randomizer on and off, as far as I can tell. Oh, and it looks like we are getting started. Some prologue skips after a little bit of a control screen flash. But yeah, MatterMonkey's been around a while. But I have not actually seen him stream too many times. So I think this, we will see what ends up happening. But I think this will be an interesting race to watch for sure.
I'm excited for it. We have Keystone showing up as the first pickup, so that's a pretty standard opening. We'll most likely see the second Keystone complete that and head to the left side into the main part of Glades. But for now, just gotta watch the nice basic movement over to Spirit Flame and see if anyone chooses to get pulverized by a Rhino.
Yeah, definitely not an optimal choice, but sometimes it feels pretty good. And I was about to ask skill or teleporter, but we have our answer: skill. Wall jump,
so,
to be precise.
With wall jump, we have two options now, assuming, of course, another Keystone shows up, which I guess isn't guaranteed anymore. But we could end up heading to the left, or we could end up heading into Blackroot Burrows. So always interesting to see whether people kind of go with that immediate, as soon as possible Blackroot Burrows play, or whether they'll if they get a Keystone, choose to head over to the left.
Yeah. For me, that always feels like a bravery thing. I never really feel brave enough to go into BRB like right away with just wall jump.
Yeah, BRB is not particularly easy, even with like wall jump and double jump and like feather. You can still easily kind of make the mistakes that lead you to a nice little spike path.
All right, and it looks like you may have indeed spoken too soon, because while we did find another stone, it was not of the key variety.
That's interesting. So we will be forced to head into BRB, and both runners taking a little bit of a moment, try to get the fish out of the way. And Galaxy having problems with that because she was at 2 health, and MatterMonkey having problems with that because the fish was just a little bit hungry. So he's going to bail on it, and now Galaxy's going to bail on it. They are both going to head into BRB, not having been able to check that Frankie Walk. Fake Flippers XP.
Yeah, and it looks like we are probably going to be getting some lore on account of Neither running or having an ability cell. Oh, and Galaxy is back to give Fake Flippers another shot, and we learn that it is 208 experience.
Okay, not too bad. Doesn't really matter too much to miss it. Actually, Galaxy wants it. She's interested in getting. There's a couple extra level ups there at the beginning, which would allow her to skip this cutscene, so we'll save back a little bit of the time. But the timing on that Alt-R Echo is actually pretty challenging.
Yeah, it's very precise. This is, I think, this is a path that's only in Master because of how precise it is, and I think just because of how early it is the only Master path that you will regularly see people attempt in Standard, which I think is kind of interesting. I usually try and skip it because I end up taking like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem Galaxy's having right now, and you gotta wonder if this might be the best use of her time. But you know, if she gets the 3 levels or whatever, and it helps set her up for a couple abilities, then that's not a bad thing. Just it is a lot of time to expend on just one pickup.
Yeah, I think I think this might be a bit of a sunk cost thing as well. As like you spend like 20 seconds on something, and you're just like, oh, I really need to get this. All right. Yeah, she's still 0 ability points. It looks like Galaxy has made the same call. Unfortunate, because I can definitely really feel bad when you're going to a race.
Yeah, it's a rough feeling to start off like that, where you're like, oh, I'm just gonna get this thing. It's pretty straightforward, and then it isn't.
Yeah. It's straightforward. It's just hard. Like you can explain pretty easily what's going on. It's just the margin for error is really, really small. And yeah, now we see Galaxy with some lore, and we've got MatterMonkey starting off what I like to call the like second and much longer half of BRB. And ooh, that slime hits him off. I hate that slime. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of that slime. There was like a string of like 5 to 10 games where I like got knocked off every time. But the charge jump, I interrupt this inane story to bring you the fact that we have charge jump in the BRB roof, and that is huge. I love
that's a fantastic pickup. The roof XP proving valuable yet again. He also found the Grove teleporter in the All Skills XP located in the Orb room, so that's a really nice pickup. And between those two things, his path is clear after he leaves Blackguard Burrow. Is going to be able to take a trip up towards the Charge Flame Tree.
Yeah, what would be really sweet, I think, is if he gets some way to break plants, because then he could go to the Charge Flame Tree, or then he could take the Grove teleporter and then do a really cool loop back where you don't even open the door in Sunken Glades and just go down through the Charge Flame Tree and out through the and then out into Glades that way.
Yeah, it's a really underrated route to be able to take, because it actually also saves you 2 keystones early on, which can be really in limited supply. Right now, our runners having 1 each of keystones, and even if they get another one in BRB, it's like, well, if you go immediately spend it on Wall Jump Door, you're right back. Sorry, on Sunken Glades Door, you're right back to 0.
Yeah, definitely. And also, the incredible part about that is they can use the 2 keystones that they'll get right away, because the keystones are going to be placed in BRB just because, well, I guess not actually, but the next keystone they get, if they have 2, they can then put it in Spirit Caverns. And Spirit Caverns is real easy to navigate with Charge Jump. You can check everything there.
All right, well, with MatterMonkey now doubling back, he's going to check the ability cell in the main room of Blackguard Burrows. And what are we going to find here? Just experience points.
Yeah, he's not going to want to keep that. He reloads. Keeping stuff from there costs a fair bit of time. Notably, it does cost a lot less time if you have Charge Jump, but it's 40 HP. Definitely not worth keeping for that. All right, and we see him going down to Boulder Escape. The EXP right before the Boulder Escape is in Logic. I actually don't remember if in Standard just charge jumping over the boulders in Logic, but it is definitely an option. It's available for MatterMonkey.
Yeah, we are confirmed by the truck. It is in Logic, actually, so MatterMonkey's actually going to go ahead and save glitch it anyway, and this might be because he doesn't know how to charge jump over the boulder, which actually is, like, it's one of those things that's very straightforward unless you don't know how to do it, and then you probably get munched by the boulder. But fortunately, the save glitch for it is also really straightforward, so no problem with that, and that will also leave his Frankie alive over here, so Ow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll just redo that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Everyone's just waking up. It's good. The interesting thing is, do you know if you charge jump over the boulder, the Frankie doesn't die. If you just wait for the boulder to hit before you walk right, because if the
Right.
Frankie's not loaded, just it won't kill it. I only discovered this by accident after charge jumping over it and then coming back later and finding that my Frankie was in fact still alive.
Yeah, the Frankie here is actually very resilient unless you let a very large boulder with a kill box roll over him, and then he's not so much.
I would have agreed, but honestly, after trying the like enter BRB strat, 4 bashes is not what I would call very resilient religion.
That's fair.
Right, and MatterMonkey is luring and finds extra double jump. That'll be a real nice thing to have if they ever find double jump, which is, it is an AF. Double jump can be very elusive. It unlocks a lot of things early, but usually not so much if charge jump is already in play, is where I'm getting at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Early charge jump seeds are often where seeds in terms of double jump, because it really can be basically anywhere at this point.
So Galaxy just now catching up in BRB and doing pretty much the same approach for that ability cell, except instead of reloading her file, she opts to take an intentional death to get back over towards the dash tree and head on over to the boulder chase, just as MatterMonkey did. MatterMonkey, for his part, he got up to 3 keystones, so now he's heading into the main bulk of Sunken Glades, and he does immediately acquire another keystone, so he does have the keystones needed to open that Spirit Cavern's door whenever he would like to do so.
Yeah, it looks like he has not decided to do something for his stat. It's a nice little level up to clear things. I really like early game when you can just like use your obviously like plan proper time level ups are impossible because you can't really EXP route around random EXP, but getting like nice level ups to just destroy a bunch of stuff really feels good.
Okay, so this is an interesting choice by Galaxy, actually. Altaring out of the boulder chase and not bothering to actually do it either to glitch it or to charge jump over it. So I don't
I kind of
recall.
like that.
Yeah, I don't recall anything valuable coming out of there.
Yeah, like it's not in logic, in standard. Or wait, no, sorry, I'm wrong. It is in logic with charge jump. We did
Right.
do that, but
But
it is a shortcut, and yeah, like it's 1 pickup. I guess 2 because of the map stone turn, and we see that there was a map stone for MatterMonkey in the wall jump loop area. So now he's going back to turn that in, having already grabbed the keystone behind it, and he gets for his efforts a keystone.
Oh baby, so many keystones. So I guess this probably won't be the like super keystone starved seed. MatterMonkey already being back to 5, he can pretty much go into Spirit Caverns, and most likely he will get at least 1 keystone in there, and even be able to continue up through the top to the Grove teleporter that he already has.
Yeah. Oh, and that's really nice. Having charge jump this early means you can not have to leave that wall jump EXP for basically panic revisits and clues. MatterMonkey checks it and finds an energy.
It's a pretty nice pickup. Not going to, well, I guess they do theoretically have access to the 2 energy door in Grotto, but that's actually, I think, the only 2 energy door in the game.
Yeah,
So.
it is the only 2 energy door in the game. I would meme sometimes when like describing it as like the 2 energy door, and people would ask me where, and they like, well, there's only 1. That's actually not helpful. And then I got infected by community names and started calling it the Clyde Vault.
It's a great name, especially because Glide's usually not in there. But
Yeah, yeah.
oh my
I
goodness,
do like Vault though. It definitely feels very vaulty.
It is
Flying through the
definitely a
guards.
vault. Galaxy over here, she's dealing with the spinning saw blades and just pushing this rock gradually over the way. She does have charge jump, so could have charge jump through this area, but that's one of those things where in Randomizer, one of the absolute hardest and most difficult things to do is not only like remember what skills you have, but also like know all of the different places that you can use them for just like slightly different or faster movement.
Yep. Ooh, and MatterMonkey is going into Spirit Caverns, and he has found 4 experience and the Star Teleporter, both of which will be useful, but one of which will be useful. And there's that other keystone he has, but he decided not to open that door, probably because he already has the teleporter.
Yeah, I think that's a
Or,
really good choice. Save him some keystones. In fact, he seems to be headed for the teleporter right now, so likely going to take the Grove one, not the Sorrow one just yet, and go ahead and start the Sea Flame Tree check. And most likely, I think at this point, Aiko, he pretty much has to get something to break blue walls.
yeah, I mean, either that or Swamp Grotto teleporter.
That's true. Fine, just
Yeah.
inject other possibilities into my.
2 energy. That one seems really unlikely, but
Yeah, but it's possible.
they've reached wall jump and Blackroot, and they've got. Oh, it could also be Stomp. We're hearing from the truck because they could use Stomp through Grotto, or through Blackroot into Lower Grotto. That path actually feels kind of bad. A lot less bad with Charge Jump because you can go up through the like Falling Rocks escape, but anytime you go there and you can't get the Grotto teleporter but can get the wall jump tree or double jump tree, feels bad.
Agreed. We do collect the Charge Flame Tree. It is just a Keystone, so the 2 energy possibility seems to be eliminated, except I think, actually, they do have access to the XP above the Charge Flame Tree, don't they?
Do they? I don't think they can. I don't think Charge Jump gets you to it. You need aerial horizontality, don't you?
I don't remember. That's
Hmm.
another Keystone.
Yeah, we've forgotten something, I'm sure. It's okay. Or looks like our runners
Glacier?
have too. Glade. Wait, is that no? That can't be. Not with these.
I
skills.
straight up have no idea. It's too early for this, dude.
What are we?
I think MatterMonkey is going to give this a try because, I mean, there's no reason to lower the platform otherwise because you literally cannot get through the blue wall. So we'll see if it was possible. I feel like it is.
I don't know. Like, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay. I am proven a liar and a no. That had to be in logic. Okay. I'm a fool, a liar, a fraud.
And it's
And
Swamp
it is
TP.
Swamp
So
Teleporter. Oh my
thanks,
god.
Aiko. Thanks so much.
Look, man.
Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking right at the screen.
Yeah. Oh man, this is certainly a way to start.
Yeah. So the meme with Swamp Teleporter is just that it kind of opens up a lot of things, but from kind of an inconvenient position. Like you're gonna start here, have to push this boulder, and now in order to get practically anywhere, you have to do a lot of walking. And
I mean,
so
mostly it just sucks. I think mostly it's just unfortunate because when you get Swamp Teleporter for your progression and you don't have blue plants, like otherwise it's really nice because you can do some really efficient clears of a couple different areas, and like there's a bunch of branching paths. So like from here, MatterMonkey's going left. He could have, if he wanted, gone right down and then like sort of looped through Iceless, and then from there he could have either gone down to the Grotto TP or the like pickups that are there as you head towards Swamp. Which, I mean, I guess sort of is the problem with Swamp Teleporter. It just gives you all these options, especially when you have something like Charge Jump.
Yeah, although you know, in this Spider Pegs area, it's actually not as many options as you might think. That's the one for MatterMonkey that he just checked, and it was just an ability cell. Galaxy recalling that above 4th health hadn't been checked yet, and she does check that, but I believe that was also just an ability cell.
Yeah. I think we saw MatterMonkey get that earlier. Putting down a save as he walks through this iceless area. Oh, I tell a lie. He cannot actually pass through the iceless area because those spikes deal 3 damage, and he has 3 health. And no aerial horizontality, as mentioned earlier. Oh, he has to go up and around if he wants to go to Grotto. And I'm pretty sure that path exists now. Not like 100%, but...
Instead, we're going to check the good old Horror Fields health cell here.
Alright. Ooh, okay, so we've got Galaxy checking, trying to figure out what's going on in that area, but she has not lowered the platform, and I do not think this is possible if you haven't lowered the platform because you bonk your head. Ooh, and she altars out and out. This could be bad for Galaxy if she does not go back to that area because I don't... like, not only are there no pickups left in Logic, I can't think of any easily out of Logic pickups that we haven't seen checked yet.
Well, I actually think that's possibly like the best case. There's literally nothing else for her to get. So whether she thinks like, oh, right now, I can't necessarily get to that. Literally, she has no other option than to realize, oh, actually, I can get that.
I see. If I were like in these shoes and like just sort of like running through my mind things I could possibly do, I look at that experience and I look at 2 energy and I think, do I just farm at spawn for enough EXP to do a Frankie walk? Like, if going back there legitimately didn't seem possible to me. Oh, also she doesn't know that Boulder Escape was nothing. Remember?
That's
So
true.
she's
So
gotta
she
go
will
there.
check that.
All right, and MatterMonkey is doing that over and around the Ginso tree. And he finds another energy for his efforts as the first thing there. Oh, 4 energy. Nice.
Well, there you go. That's the number needed to be able to open up many of the 4 energy doors located around the world. So going to make it a bit easier to do full clears of various areas, notably Gumo's hideout.
I mean, Guma's hideout
Particularly
is wet,
plant breaking, I guess.
so it's kind of like a mode. Might be modably.
I get it. I'll allow it.
Yeah. All right. Good. Appreciate that. Oh, nice.
Nothing.
I really like what MatterMonkey's showing off there. Charge jump gets you high enough to get over that trigger, and incidentally, that ledge up there is also over that trigger. So going either way, you can use charge jump to get up to that pickup and just skip that cutscene without even bothering with the save anywhere. Note that if you do this, like I often do, you should not forget, like I often do, that you haven't skipped the lasers at all.
So on Galaxy's side, she did unfortunately kill her Frankie in the boulder section with a charge jump, and I'm not sure that she realizes the import of that fact. So she moves on back to Hollow Grove. I think she does realize this must be in Logic, so she's gonna lower the platform and give it a shot. But yeah, this is the second time thinking about the new team effectively, Slurp Squad, between MatterMonkey and Galaxy. Sorry, between Moose and Galaxy. Both of their first solo seeds in this tournament have been really rough progression to start with.
Yeah, this is honestly one of the tougher early game paths. On the left, we saw a couple interesting things with MatterMonkey. He did open up that 2 energy door in Grotto, and neither pickup in there was incredibly useful. But what we did see, which I thought was pretty important, was that the underwater EXP was 316 EXP, which is a lot.
That is a lot.
And that's sort of a big deal because the maximum EXP values are randomized, but the maximum at each location increases as the randomizer increases, like going through. So what that means is that clean water is relatively late in progression.
Yeah, which we haven't seen it so far, so at least jives with what we know at the moment. So Galaxy, having picked up the Swamp TP, she's able to fall along into Hollow Grove, and we'll just be kind of lagging behind MatterMonkey for a little bit here, who meanwhile is working on Gumo's hideout and up to 5 energy. He's collected a bunch of ability cells, a whole bunch of XP, but boy, he's still on 3 health.
Yeah. It looks like interesting. He is not going to go into that 4 energy door. It can be a pain to navigate with his charge jump. A lot of things can like I love charge jump, but as your only skill, it's surprisingly fragile for a skill that grants you a bunch of iframes and a 50 damage shell.
Pretty much, yeah. Mostly because it's just entirely vertically oriented for all intents and purposes, so it makes it hard to get a lot of distance out of it, or recover from different kinds of things.
Yeah, it puts you in a very fragile state after you've charge jumped, I feel. Like, where you have to fall down and live with your choices about trying to charge jump an enemy that wasn't actually above you. I die a lot with charge jump. All right, but that 50 damage shell, we'll see, coming out in helping MatterMonkey a ton. That mini boss does not have more than 100 health, so you can just charge jump into him twice and not even have to worry about redirecting or aiming. Just poof. Ooh, and an 8 experience from MatterMonkey. He altars, remembers that he'd rather stay in Grotto, and reload to save.
Yeah, accidental altars are a very big mood. I've definitely done a lot of those myself. So
Same.
MatterMonkey just gets right back into the action, and he skips the 8 XP this time. But I think he'll be all right without it.
Oh, there we go. A health cell. Oh, that's gotta feel nice. Looks like its Galaxy is trying to make the jump that is not iceless, but is also not really very possible with 3 health or single jump and 3 health.
Yeah, there is actually a technique that you could use to make that with 3 health, called respawn invulnerability, where basically you just put a save right next to the spikes, run into the spikes, and you die instantly. And then when you respawn, just keep holding right, and you will actually iframe for about, I think it's like 1 second of iframes, and then you can just jump across the spikes safely. But that's not in logic, but it is in logic to get to Grotto because, you know, Galaxy can go all the way around the same way MatterMonkey did.
Yep. I actually did not know you could do that there, because when you said respawn invulnerability, what I was actually thinking was, oh, iframe off the slime? Which also
That
seems like it could work, but seems...
That used to be a strat, Ico, in 0 XP. Oh, hey, there's Grenade off of the double jump tree.
Oh. That's just like, do I go back to Grotto right away just to get it off my mind? I guess for MatterMonkey, that doesn't feel like a terrible play because he didn't do the 4 energy door. So now his Grenade. But Grenade's going to open up a couple things, including an EXP at the tree in spawn. So let's see where MatterMonkey decides to take this. Break open some plants.
I gotta say that I really appreciate from both Galaxy and Moose, our newer runners. I really appreciate that they learn to save anywhere, and then in places where they aren't necessarily like confident or experienced in where exactly a particular cutscene trigger is, because that's like a ton of specific knowledge that you have to accumulate. They just open up a save anywhere and learn an ability to skip the cutscene, and that's a really great strat to just make sure I can still get this time save, even with just a slight like additional amount of work.
Yeah, I do that. I really like that strategy. It's really nice because, like, sure, it means you can't spend all your ability points right away, but you don't really need to do that, and it lets you learn other tricks that like you don't have a substitute trick for. I think it's an incredibly like efficient way to like get up to speed in Ori.
That was interesting. So, hello? Are you seeing this?
Yes, I am seeing this, though not currently much to see. Okay, well, we got another reload. Oh, we're hearing from the truck that if you die in that cutscene, you have to reload twice.
Of
okay,
course.
so
Sure.
what we see happening is the save anywhere for this has a really short window. I had this happen to me once and then like was like, oh no, I'll never get this, it's too tight, and then like learned it a little while after. But basically, if you don't save right away after the cutscene starts, the lasers turn on anyways. Yeah, because Guma flips the switch for that like right at the start of the cutscene.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
you still have control, so you can then like do the movement that you would do, except the lasers are a thing that exists, and you have a bad day.
Fortunately, Galaxy made it through. Did figure out that there was a second reload involved, but oh boy. In the meantime, MatterMonkey is done. He went back to the Grove TP and he approached the Spider Sack area from the left, and he has found a grand total of basically nothing. So we're still kind of looking for any information, and coming to
We landed on the friendly spikes.
Yeah, that was good aim there, actually.
Yeah.
And coming back to the fact that this is Clues mode for the singles tournament, we also had our first clue show up just a little bit ago, and MatterMonkey picked up his 3rd tree, and it's for the Gumon seal. So we have no useful information right now, basically. We're still stuck on just these 3 skills, Grenade coming from the double jump tree, and it's like, where's the progression?
Where is the progression? All right, we see It's Galaxy checking the Death Gauntlet. I think coming in from the left. Do not see a lot of stuff there. I think there was a health cell underwater and a map stone. both nice finds, but not the progression. So she's gonna head down to the lower grotto as well.
Yeah, she'll check
Alright.
the Glide Vault, get that information about the XP, possibly. She also might just not even dive into the water. We'll see.
Yeah.
Galax.
And it looks like she's probably heading back up for an energy refill. I definitely support this. It like feels bad, but it's definitely worth it to get the information on the Glide Vault and the like the water vein just right away each time. Alright, so we've
full
got
energy. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we've got MatterMonkey going back, and he's revisiting this area. There's a couple plants he can check, and he's got that grenade, so he can check that grenade lock pickup. Unfortunately, it was 6 EXP.
Let's spend it all in one place here.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually only one place to spend experience. Well,
That's
then
true.
that's
In
like
fact, you don't
in
even
your
spend
experience bar. Well, yeah, no, it's spent on level ups.
Okay, fine. I'll allow
The
it.
game spends it for you, but okay, good. I'm glad you're allowing this.
You're welcome. Just XP, but we do get a... That looked like a health cell from the...
Yeah.
Maybe not a health cell. Some sort of cell.
I think it was a health cell. He's up to 5 now. Oh, ooh.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we got
that can happen. All right, we've got laser parity is what we've achieved here. Laser.
Oh, and it looked like, sorry to interrupt, it looked like on the right side, Galaxy was doing the bridge cutscene glitch in Gumo's hideout, but unfortunately saved too early. And in that particular case, too early is the one you don't want, because that left the bridge closed. So that's fine when coming from below, but just it meant that in order to get down here, she had to go a rather inconvenient route.
Yeah, and honestly, where that puts me at is sort of hoping that progression is not in a plant down there, because what this does is it just makes revisits obnoxious.
Yep.
I think because of that, we're also more likely to see Galaxy check that 4 energy door while she's down here, which could be good because we haven't seen what's in there yet, if I recall correctly.
Well, again, another underwater check with a large amount of XP, 337 from the swim in Gumo's hideout. Oh boy.
Clean water is somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhere. Oh, nice. MatterMonkey can check this plant, and it is 33 experience. Ooh.
Alright, so Galaxy taking intentional death after checking that ability cell was just a keystone, and she says, I've got, like, just an unnecessarily high number of those, so I don't need to bother with that. And now we'll be doing the redirect down below, so we'll see what we're going to get there.
And charge jump being not being one of the like 4, 5 skills that does not give you like free access to this little pocket. And oh, it's a health cell. Nice.
Yay.
All right, we've got MatterMonkey. Oh my God, MatterMonkey just checked the underwater 4 energy door health cell that we know is buried behind a very late clean water, and it was Dash. So he doesn't have the health to get it now, but we're probably going to see him Alt R and grab Dash incredibly. Oh, and he gets it.
Oh,
Ooh, wait,
no,
no,
not
he
quite. He's so close, dude. It's so close.
I mean, I would just Alt R and heal for it. Like, you're going to save so much time. Like, Dash is, it's going to be a long time probably before MatterMonkey checks, or before Galaxy checks. Oh, and he does keep it. Oh, this is a huge find. That is incredibly powerful.
That is very, very nice. Remember all the way back at the beginning of the seed when both runners had a lot of trouble trying to alt R with that fake flippers pickup, and this was probably more precise timing than that.
Yeah.
And MatterMonkey managed to pull it off to pick up Dash. I mean, like
Dash is a strong motivator. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is an incredible power play from MatterMonkey, going to give him a lot of speed, and like now he can air dash, right? Like now he can move horizontally in the air. That's gonna feel really good. He can even do like charge jump, charge dash strats. I can talk, and just deal 70 damage to anything in front of him. And he's got a ton of energy too. Oh, that is an incredible find.
He's actually going to take this and head directly into this bottom swamp access and see if he can pick up his drain XP. And then with charge jump and wall jump, you can just head straight into swamp. Should actually be possible to get all the way to the tree, as far as I know.
Yeah, it is. Unlucky. So getting checking that experience with this skill set, yeah, you got to dash like that. And Spirit Flame upgrade, I think we will probably end up seeing him decide not to keep it. You can't get back. Oh no, yeah, okay, he saves and reload. He can't get out with those skills, so if he wanted to keep that, he would have to Altar, which feels pretty bad. But yeah, he's just going to do the normal charge jump entry, which I really like. I think the lower route into
Oh my
Bash.
god.
Oh my god.
Well, that's Mapstone 4, and Galaxy does also have access to 4 maps, and she also does have a Mapstone in her inventory, so she should be able to get that before too long, fortunately. That's not, I don't think, at least, it shouldn't represent that huge of a difference, but boy, that dash pickup, that one's going to be one.
Dash pick. Yeah. Yeah. Big mood.
You see the bash grenades coming out from MatterMonkey.
Yeah.
He's immediately making use of that.
Alright, and Galaxy has just picked up her own grenade. We'll see where she decides to go first with that. As MatterMonkey, oh, here, man, what do you do to not take damage here? I guess like you could stand in the middle of the platform, throw up a grenade, and then charge jump to it. But MatterMonkey says that is unnecessary as he just taps the spike once. Oh, also air dash and bash, which he did just get. I'm still in like C jump only panic mode.
He might also have sufficient ability points. In fact, I'm pretty sure he has sufficient ability points to get charge dash as well if he hasn't already.
Yeah, I think he leveled it up shortly after getting dash.
Got it. Yeah, so that, I mean, plenty of options now thanks to dash. Here, Galaxy actually with grenade in tow is going to immediately go to the valley entry. So this is going to be our first check of this area as we haven't had access before.
Yeah, and unluckily, because they don't have clean water, there's one pickup there they can't check.
You say unluckily, Aiko.
Oh, clean water and stomp. I meant the pickup in the pool, in the right room, or the room to the left of here.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Definitely not the long garbage grenade swim in the first section here that sometimes turns up charge jump, but fortunately not today.
Hey, I mean, today, the day is still very young, Villagen. There are a lot of games being played today.
It's true. There's 5 total matches, of which this is the first. And now we have MatterMonkey actually going to Sorrow. This one's very interesting here.
Yeah, okay, so all of this is technically possible because bash, double bash, like you can double bash chain from here. It's not great.
Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting, Echo. That's the water vein in the valley entry, so an immediately useful find for Galaxy. And actually, that's kind of scary for MatterMonkey because he has left side access via this teleporter.
Yeah, it might be a while before he checks that. And like as a clue, that's not incredible. That's not necessarily the first place you would check or think of if you see Valley. Ooh, and yeah, she's like, if that ends up being where progression was, and Galaxy finds something in the Ginso tree, she's headed straight there, has charge jump, will be able to make her way up through it with some mildly obnoxious damage boost, but at 7 health, it's definitely possible.
So in the meantime, we got a correction from the truck that I just wanted to relay along, and that's that Bash was on Mapstone 5, not 4. Now, I think if I saw Galaxy's Mapstone count correctly last time, yeah, she has enough Mapstones to get to that, but she does have to pop in 2 more Mapstones to get to Bash, and those would have to be, I think she hasn't done Gumo's Hideout, and of course Swamp, which she hasn't accessed yet, so those would be the ones that she needs to fill in. When she does, she will get access to Bash, but that does make it a little bit, a little bit more of a barrier for her.
Yeah, if she finishes out the Ginso escape, she will end up in Swamp and might put that map zone in then. All right, so MatterMonkey was trying actually an interesting trick that you can use. It's a damage boost where you take damage from a spike while charge jumping and keep the charge jump hitbox and hit like the wall, but it's unclear if he would have had the health to do so. And anyways, it is a difficult trick, so he opts not to go for it because it is very far out of logic, and it is instead going to head into Valley Entry anyways, so he will probably be finding that water vein. Yep, he finds it right away. Okay, so that scary scenario we were seeing is not coming to pass.
Yeah, that's really fortuitous for him that basically he got walled off from being able to continue any further. If he had gotten in there with like climb and charge jump, it could have been pretty bad. He might have been
Yeah.
able to just like make it all the way out, and then it would have been a while. I mean, he would have
Yeah.
gotten a clue eventually. Just it would have been time consuming.
Yeah, that definitely was the thing to worry about. Either coming there with climb or like for some reason deciding to do a double bash chain from the spider.
So Galaxy,
yeah,
after having a little bit
Sorry.
of trouble navigating the teleporter room, was able to get through, and she's on the mini boss now. So she'll be approaching the bash tree before too long, and that will be, I believe, her 5th skill tree. And for MatterMonkey, who's heading there as well right now, it'll be number 6, and we'll number 5. They have the same trees, don't they?
Well, I'm not sure. Didn't MatterMonkey get the stomp tree? Yeah. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
We got that on the
Yeah,
tracker.
okay.
Yeah.
We're good. We got
it. We got this. Oh, and now I just realized I don't know what the second clue is. Okay, we got to watch MatterMonkey's screen when he gets that tree. All right. Yeah, MatterMonkey showing off some of the ways in which it can be really unintuitive to navigate these areas with just charge jump and dash. Because dash gives you aerial horizontality, but not like in any precise manner.
Yeah, Galaxy having a fun time as well. Not having double jump can make the Ginso tree really, really annoying. And even though MatterMonkey has bash, that doesn't help. For example, in this particular teleporter room that he was just in. However, let me tell you, dash really helps there. And unfortunately, Galaxy not having that could not take advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Galaxy doesn't have dash. I almost forgot about that. Oof, a dash location. All right, and oh, nice. That is really nice. MatterMonkey showing off that it's actually charge jump, charge dash to hit for 70 and then another 20 damage. Kill the mini boss in one cycle. Extremely powerful. Yeah,
Now, this
one
section is gonna be a problem here for Galaxy.
Yeah, she doesn't have bash because she hasn't put in 5 map stones yet, and that is really going to limit the number of things she can check here. I really hope, like, if there's something important in one of those skills, that's gonna MatterMonkey's gonna, or in one of those pickups, that MatterMonkey's gonna get it, and that's gonna be really tough for Galaxy because coming back here with bash is gonna be like really low on your list of things to do.
Even just damage boosting across these spikes to get these keystones can be very difficult. So now she's gonna jump up to this one. So that's a keystone. You can also charge jump to this one, and if you damage boost off these center spikes, at least this one, and just XP and another keystone. But oh boy.
All right, MatterMonkey double bashing the Frankie and then deciding that he has charge dash or charge jump. I guess remembering would be the right word. Yep, and because he has bash, he can check this. All right, so that's the first of the 3, or I guess there's more than 3 that he can get because he can continue all the way up the Ginso tree if he wants to do the escape. It'll be interesting to see if he does that.
So far, he's just collected keystones from the pickups that Galaxy couldn't check. There's one more that she just could not access at all. Meanwhile, Galaxy heading back to Grove. And I think this would be the spider sack area check, as she did not do this earlier. An ability set.
Yeah, it's the grenade for energy revisit.
Okay. So
pickup that's been pretty. Oh no, it's not a revisit. You're right. She's never been here. She's doing the save anywhere to skip the. Okay, we gotta save anywhere, rekindle. We gotta skip cutscene. That's what's important. All right. MatterMonkey has checked all the pickups here, and he's trying to decide whether or not to continue on. Because you got to decide here, right? Because you put those in the door, you're committed.
If you leave, as MatterMonkey just did, you're also pretty committed.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it.
What do you think about that choice, Religion? I want to hear your thoughts.
I think I like it in clues. I think, and especially like 42 minutes in when you don't know how your opponent's doing, I think it's pretty reasonable to say, this is clues. I would rather be trying to head towards trees and try to find something along the way rather than, count on it being at the top of the Ginso tree. That said, Stomp is definitely at the top of the Ginso tree. It
Yeah.
is.
That's the thing, right? Like I feel like I feel like if there is a skill there, that could be a huge problem for anyone who doesn't check that. And both our runners had to exit out of Ginso after getting bashed. So I mean, it could turn into a who decides to revisit bash first, just because these are really like these skills technically constitute a go mode, though. The way that you would get into lower black root is just obscenely bad. That master path.
It could be worse, but not much. I mean, you could be
It-
doing bash
yeah.
up the spider shot forever.
No, that is Galaxy's only way. That's
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem, in fact, because her Frankie is dead, and I'm not sure if she's practiced the one of the Frankie lures to get in yet. I imagine that would be like not on the list of things I would like try and cram in a week's worth of rando practice, but everyone will make that list differently. So
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna see how Galaxy's gonna approach this. She does need to get to map 5 to pick up Bash, and so far is at 3 out of those 5, with the remainders being, I believe, Gumo's hideout. That one I'm not 100% sure about, and the other being Swamp, which she does have access to, and she seems to be trying to work on Moon Grotto right now. So there may be a Swamp visit in the very near future as she goes through the lower Swamp access here.
all right, so this is interesting. I want to get your thoughts on this. MatterMonkey has done the Frankie double bash, sequence break, gotten into, like, brought the Frankie up to stomp the peg, and now he is going into Valley of the Wind, and he's having a little trouble because he keeps grabbing that experience orb, leveling up, and killing that spider, which does actually respawn if he can get like decently far away. That spider actually respawns really fast. It's one of the few enemies in the game you can like watch respawn on your screen. But all right, MatterMonkey remembering that he has Bash Grenade, reminding us that he has Bash Grenade.
Yeah, he just needs a slightly higher grenade and he'll be totally
Yeah.
fine here. But this isn't too bad. Like, this is one of the least worst things that he could be doing.
Yeah, absolutely. There are much more terrible ways up. All right, and he gets it. Does a little bit of a damage boost off a. Oh, I like this. Galaxy lured a shot to break that. Was able to check that plant. Unfortunately, it was only experience.
I really appreciated that she threw a grenade directly at the plant, and
That
it
plant
bounced off of an invisible wall around it.
Yeah. All right. I like this from MatterMonkey. I really don't know the angle for fast Stompless, but I know how to force the Matter Stompless. Just double bash chain the shot all the way out, guide it. Unfortunately, without glide or double jump, any of the stuff that lets you just stall in the air, it is harder to maneuver around it. And he gets a one of those double bashes where you switch bash targets midway through, and it looks like it throws him off his rhythm. It's like it's sort of an awkwardly like it's not difficult for the reasons you'd expect, like double bash chain. But there's just like a lot of other random stuff in the way that you just sort of want to avoid interacting with. And ooh, hits him in the face again.
Yeah, all the while trying to avoid getting face planted by this
Yeah.
spider shot. So he
All
is
right,
going to head up, but what is he? All right, we're going to Sorrow.
This is I
All right, we're taking the second bird. It's fine.
okay.
There's 4
okay.
birds, dude. It's all
There
good.
are
Yeah.
4 birds there. I agree with that. Okay,
Oh, go get
what,
another.
2 birds. Oh, ooh.
Oh, jeez. Galaxy. Okay, so Galaxy did go into Swamp. She left feeling that she couldn't finish. However, did collect map number 4. So she just needs to fill in one more map monument, and that will be her bash, and that will almost certainly, get her to.
Oh no. This is why she hasn't gone back for the
jeez.
map stone, remember?
Yeah, and the plants.
Yep. Alright, well. But oh no, that is something actually. MatterMonkey, I don't think we ever saw him go back for the plants, right?
I'm having a very difficult time remembering.
Big mood. Yeah, no, I think that is the case. Oh, I love that like cutscene. If you come into this from the right and pull the lever, you just sort of walk over it like it's nothing. Oh, this is another one of those plants that like you can grenade it from the floor, but like I always just jump up if I have charge jump because that angle. Double jump. Oh, that is.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. That's
Holy-
huge. That is
Oh no!
such.
Is she gonna check the map stone though? Please. Please check the
Well,
map stone.
she
Okay, she's
does.
just coming
She
for
kind of
this
like
popped up.
has to. Yeah, she kind of has to. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. So we were very excited, and then we were very sad. The double jump pickup is incredibly important, and MatterMonkey. Whew, I'm not sure when, if ever, he would go back for that. But not getting bash. There's not going to be another map in her logic for a while, like unless she.
Oh, actually no. Look at her map. She has. I'm like trying to figure out what teleporter she has based on the map. And it looks like Hollow Grove wasn't fully filled in. So the one she might be missing is the one near the swamp teleporter in the iceless area.
That may be. If so, okay, yeah. In fact, confirmed by Stillblocker in the truck, she does have Grotto. It's the Grove map that she doesn't have. So okay, it's a good miss by us for her.
Yes. Yes. If we'd actually been right, that would have been bad. So good job on her not being wrong. Us maybe get with the program.
Yeah, come
But
on, come on, us.
She is getting with the
Jeez.
bash.
There it is.
That is gonna feel good. Although now the question is, does she look at this and be like, hey, you know, these are the skills I could actually do the Ginso tree with, and are like the pickups that she left there going to haunt her?
So MatterMonkey was working on Sorrow, but couldn't quite make it work without Glide.
Yeah,
And without
Glide
double
with
jump.
Sorrow.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
Glide with yeah. Bad is actually, yes, a perfect word to describe how that is. I was gonna go with not good, but I feel like bad is even more succinct somehow.
I think those are synonyms.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right. MatterMonkey, where's he headed? Are we going back in?
The
We're going back
revisit.
in.
Yes, I thought for sure if we saw it, it would be from Galaxy, both because she has double jump and because she didn't have bash when she was in. But no, MatterMonkey is. You said it is a commitment if you don't put those keystones in, and MatterMonkey is going back on that. This is. I actually really like this. I feel like, given what he knows, progression is either in a plant somewhere that he hasn't checked, or in this escape that he didn't do. And like there are 7 pickups up there, right? Like.
Yep.
No, 8 pickups. It's the 4 in the escape, the
Yeah.
event, and 2 on
Correct,
each side.
yes. Some number, yeah. It adds up. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so Galaxy's heading
Mornings.
back in, having double jump. She's heading back into Swamp. Gotta check the Drain XP, find out it's just a Spirit Flame upgrade, and then she'll be able to get to the tree now. You know, personally, when it comes to Randomizer, I'm a big believer in the sunk cost truism, where you know, when you've spent a bunch of time on something, you have to carry it through to completion, even if it costs you the game, because I mean, that's definitely logical, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, they wouldn't call it a truism if it weren't true, Jen.
That's right, exactly.
True things are true.
MatterMonkey, though, without double jump, he's demonstrating how annoying just certain little things can be. Like certain platforms, certain like bash lanterns are just like barely out of your reach.
Yeah.
And they're just designed for double jump.
They are in fact designed for double jump. All right, Galaxy is in Swamp for the first time, and she is showing that without air dash, double jump does not provide quite the same aerial horizontality, and she takes a bit of a spike dip on her way into the stomp tree and then grabs it. She can check all the pickups here, which has got to feel at least pretty good. Well, I guess except for the water ones, but checking those never feels good, so she's probably happy the clean water is so buried. Right?
Yeah, well, we'll see right now if she decides to check that. She's not going to be happy just at this moment. She might be happy later.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, just like whenever you come to Swamp, you already have clean water. You're like, those are in logic. And unlike Valley Long Swim, there are 4 of them. Am I gonna skip them? And you always decide that you're gonna skip them. Come on. All right. MatterMonkey is double bashing this shot up. This shot's really funny to double bash because the rhythm is completely different because it moves so slow to make like the vanilla puzzle doable.
Plus, yet again, there's more of those lanterns that are just like in the way to eat your bashes. And fortunately, MatterMonkey manages to avoid those, so he solves the puzzle. But there is the plant in the top right. He does remember it. He's going to go over, and it is an ability cell. So if there's anything here, it's in the escape.
All right, we are, and I'm sure we're going to see that out of MatterMonkey. It's great. Love the Ginso escape.
Are we? Is this a real life? Yes, Galaxy is going back in too, dude.
I mean, it makes sense from her perspective, especially because she was here without Bash. She missed those pickups, and that's like gotta be eating on her mind too. I'm really hoping we'll see progression in here, and both of them will get it like not at the same time.
Oh my god!
Stop! And Yoltar's out. Oh, I hope there's nothing else there. I've seen multi-skill escapes before, and well, Stomp does definitely help MatterMonkey. It's not Glide, right? Sorrow is still a bad time.
Yeah, I think his thinking is, it's 53 minutes in. I have finally gotten Stomp. I need to, like, if I think there's even the slightest chance of winning, I gotta just rush the trees right now. That's I'm guessing what his thought process is, and so we're gonna see how his tree rush is gonna go. But of course, he does not realize he does actually have a pretty decent lead over Galaxy here.
Yeah, that aspect of like a race where like if you're just not sure where you place relative to your opponent, it can be really tricky. If that is what's going through MatterMonkey's mind, that could really mess him up here if Galaxy does manage to find something in the offhand hypothetical chance that there are multiple skills with the Ginso escape, right? Like that's not a foregone conclusion or anything, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Or clean water could be there, of course, which would be absolutely hilarious. But here we're seeing MatterMonkey's problems with not having double jump. It's a huge pain to do anything without it.
Yeah, fortunately, Charge Dash, very good. His energy, a big group of energy, set of energy. Could be a list, it's all in a line.
He has several energy for sure.
Yes. Lots of Charge Dashes there is what we're getting at.
I mean, with having done this, if he can break the other wall in Valley... Oh! Is that... Okay, he's going for Grenade Tree first. If he can break the other wall in Sorrow, he can just go from Sorrow all the way down into Valley and finish up that way.
Okay, so I think that's doable. What you would have to do is you would kill the... You'd kill the spider from the teleporter with grenades, just like no nonsense, get that out of the way. And the reason you do that is so that you could safely charge dash over to that ledge, and then do the either stomp or charge jump deboost, and then use charge jump to get up. It would be messy, but definitely doable. And that does get you into Valley. Well, I mean, he can also just do stompless, right?
True. It might just be slower, although I have a very hard time judging which one is actually faster. They're both a lot of travel.
Like it's also just incredibly dependent on your comfort with the various strats, right? Like if you're confident you could nail the passage from the teleporter first time, like that's probably decently fast. And like if you could do the stomp weave out, like stomp weave, very good. Oh, interesting. Galaxy does not start the puzzle. I wonder if she isn't. Oh no, okay. Oh no, it looks like she is heading towards the thing. I wonder if she is not. Oh yeah, she's trying to charge jump it. I did the. It's just one of those things you try because.
Ginso is really weird, right? The top left room does have a wall that is breakable and charged up. By the way, fantastic aim on that shot. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was a single shot, and we actually.
Meanwhile, MatterMonkey, first try just getting through that barrier very quickly.
He showed off a really cool strat that I definitely don't see enough. I feel like sometimes, and what it is if you charge jump and then charge dash, you keep the charge dash hitbox. And what that did for him was he just damage boost on the spikes before that wall, and then charge jumped, and then charge dash right into the wall. And that's much easier than trying to land the stomp. And
we have Galaxy in the escape icon. I just want to point out that she's continuing beyond the point that MatterMonkey did, so we will find out if there's anything more here. And we also have MatterMonkey getting his 9th skill location, and that is going to yield that final clue for the Sunstone.
All right, the Sunstone is in Grotto. What?
Wow, really?
Is it the long EXP? They checked
No,
the mini boss.
I think Galaxy checked that. Possibly.
What did they not check? Galaxy checked did Galaxy check the plants when she checked the 4 energy? No, she didn't check 4 energy door plant. It's the only thing I can think of. All right, we have Galaxy not skipping this cutscene.
Please skip. Please skip. This is very important. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Phew. That's good.
This is again that weird thing about the randomizer where like this one particular cutscene, for some reason, if you don't skip it quickly enough, really bad things occur.
All right, MatterMonkey showing us by negation like that Feather is in fact a good skill to have sometimes. Though Bash is versatile, incredibly. He's got a very long D-bash chain that he's trying to do to get up here, and he says, "You know what? I've got health bar, I've got charge jump. Let's just not." And you know what? That's valid. Oh,
I've got a health bar as a big mood, man. It's a really, really nice mood.
Yeah, definitely. Though okay,
Wow.
so that actually I think was a really interesting thing we saw. We saw MatterMonkey grabbing the keystone without checking that hidden pickup. So he's saying he's committing to this. He's not checking things. And that I think what we're seeing from that is MatterMonkey saying I can do this final escape with these skills because he's only got 1 tree left. And yeah, it's an hour in. He doesn't know what's happening on the other screen. All right, Galaxy showing she doesn't have dash. Oh, she does get it. That's really good. That ooh, okay, and she gets over.
Scary.
Very little health.
There.
That was yeah. No,
yeah.
I getting that and then forgetting to save and then dying to those spikes. Definitely a very real and feels bad moment.
Oh wow. Okay, she's like she's gonna go through spike cave. Screw this. Like screw the other side. We're just gonna get the charge jump tree. We'll see if she decides to commit to it. With the amount of health she had, yeah, it would have been really rough to do. And she can always come back to that Sara TP and try to go to the charge jump tree around to the left as well. Plus, with double jump, it'll be way easier for her than it was for MatterMonkey.
Yeah, I think what's really interesting is we're seeing different things are easier or harder for our runners because one has double jump and the other has dash, and it seems really unlikely that either will find the other's unique skill. So what we're seeing here is dash better than double jump, and I mean, I think charge dash with this much energy.
They're just different kinds of aerial horizontality.
They are, in fact, indeed that. Both different kinds of aerial horizontality.
All right, well, MatterMonkey's finally going to do his sweep of the entirety of Moon Grotto, and unless Sunstone shows up before he gets to it, he will finally get double jump, and that will make his final escape substantially easier. But, you know, otherwise, this pretty much looks like MatterMonkey's race here. There's nothing that's really, like, super trolly in Grotto that can really mess him up. And, like, he already... Ow. Okay, well, that's...
Lasers.
I cannot believe
super
the
trolly.
timing.
Oh my
That's
god.
perfect.
I'm going to go back and clip that. That's incredible.
I'm gonna go back to bed, dude.
Oh man. Weak. Alright, so that plant hadn't been checked by either of them between the lasers. That would have been a sad place for it to be just because both of them had their lasers on, but it's not where it is. So the merry hunt continues, which does increase MatterMonkey's chance of getting double jump, which is going to be pretty sweet.
Oh god, the spikes.
Oh, those spikes do 5 damage. Why? He's skipping the plants. Okay, so he's going to the 4 energy area first. Okay, I don't think either of them have checked the 4 energy plant, like the plant in this area. So if it's that, and he checks it and finds it, he won't get double jump.
I know. I'm thinking about that too. That's really scary.
Yeah,
Oh man. Galaxy's working on Misty right now, and she's making quick work. Having Dash and or not Dash, jeez, having Bash and double jump makes this area substantially easier, so it's a lot less garbage. And we'll see as she continues through whether she's able to make pretty quick work of the charge jump tree somewhere along the way. It can be difficult, but she does have triple jump at this point, so that should help a lot.
Yeah, did she pick up that extra double jump? Because she might have quad jump. Remember we had that extra double jump in the near the Blackbird teleporter. Okay, and it looks like she is
true.
also going to check this, pick up that MatterMonkey skipped, and that's wind restored. Ooh. Well, nothing. I mean, if Glide comes up, that's a big deal, but otherwise, maybe not. All right, so MatterMonkey didn't find the Sunstone in that plant. We're hearing from the truck that the plant was checked, but the far left pickup was checked by neither. MatterMonkey gets his double jump. Got to be either enjoying that or regretting not revisiting it a bit sooner. But he spends a lot of his energy. It's fine. He's got a lot of health. Got a lot of charge jump. Well, one charge jump, and that is the Sunstone. All right,
There
so
it is.
that is it for MatterMonkey. He's gonna hit the teleporter, hit door warp, hit Koru, run from some fire. Eaten by a bird, kinda.
Preferably not.
Mom.
I mean, she doesn't really eat you, just kind of crushes
Eats you.
you and all your
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah.
Small Ori bones.
I'm not sure Ori has bones. Like, if you watch the animation cycle for Dash, like entering and exiting a dash in slow motion, I am hard pressed to like believe that MatterMonkey doesn't go over the tree and does get screamed by a bird.
This is
I
just
mean,
a
leaves have
preview of
those,
what's
like-
coming up.
Yeah. Leaves don't have bones, but they do have those like the little like vein structures in like the plants. Like so, but I absolutely think that like just look at the charge dash animation model. That is not. That's like one of those boneless cat memes.
Oh gosh, so Galaxy has claimed the climb tree. Definitely looking very, very, very pretty much guaranteed for MatterMonkey at this point as far as winning the race. But in general, as far as completing the seed, Galaxy is pretty much close to wrapping up here. Just needs to see if she can pull off the approach to the charge jump tree. She's actually going to come back again to Sorrow and try from Spike Cave with 10 health and Ultra Defense, which I believe she picked up
And
along the way.
quad jump, like
Yeah, this should be pretty
Also,
awesome.
I'll note this is the second time in 2 days that we've seen her doing this on stream. She did it. Okay.
No, we're just kidding.
Okay,
About
yeah.
all that.
We are.
What is
Yeah.
she?
Sorry. What? That's a laser. Okay. Wait. All right. So maybe we're just kidding about the just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just kidding about the just kidding. Yeah, with 3 jumps, it looks like she's going to be doing this, and we saw her do this yesterday. And one of the things that happened yesterday was there were and I'm just gonna stop talking because
barely short.
yeah. I have to say, when she did this yesterday, I was incredibly impressed. Not only because she did this, but because she got this using multiple health refills along the way. There were 2 health cells, and then she did it back to back, key duping. Oh, this is really interesting. We are seeing from MatterMonkey, he save drops. Oh no, he's lava jumping. He's charge jumping in the kill play. No, MatterMonkey. If you want to charge jump this guy, you have to do it from over to the. You have to either cut it short early, bash him after hitting, and bash downwards, or do it over to the right where the ground is shorter. But he does get that. At the same time, Galaxy gets all the way through. All right, we're hearing from the truck that MatterMonkey had a couple door warp failures and said, "No, I'm not about that life. I have ability cell. I know how to do save drop." Okay, she did save. Okay.
Okay, jeez.
Yeah,
That
mood.
trolly frog, dude. Oh my god. Alright, final escape beginning for MatterMonkey. He got through the door warp attempts followed by save drop, so he just needs to escape from the angry bird. Without Feather can be challenging in certain parts, but with double jump now in hand, and of course Bash already having been in his possession for quite a while, and Dash as well, this should be pretty straightforward. Meanwhile, Galaxy reaching the charge jump tree, so just one more for her.
I think Dash actually makes this Dash lets you break that horizontal wall right before the elemental room. Galaxy doesn't have an option for that doesn't involve her taking damage. All right, and because neither of our runners have climb, we're not going to see MatterMonkey go for the grenade jump, which I mean can actually be nice if you're nervous and you just failed a one-frame trick and door warp and decide to give up. Like knowing that you can't even try actually feel pretty liberating. And MatterMonkey will get it. He'll be holding right. He doesn't know that he has it locked up, but he does have it locked up. Galaxy will be visiting down here. She doesn't have dash. We'll see what method. I think she's going to go with Zombie Ori. Oh, no, she's going to go with the double jump method or the grenade bash method. I think is what we're going to see.
That's
Double
interesting.
jump.
I really like this. Yeah, the double jump method is not easy per se, but okay.
I mean,
well, she
yeah.
made it look pretty easy. Jeez.
These
Dude,
these technically skilled run, I can't do. Like I learned Zombie Ori because I'm bad at that.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Ooh, wow. That's an incredible show of mechanical precision from Galaxy. That the way that like a lot of people learn to do that first is to just like space out your double jumps and stall in that corner, but no, she just dipped right under that laser and up back out. Almost reminiscent of a door skip, if you will.
I'm loving it. This is beautiful. In the meantime, MatterMonkey coming on into the finish line, just going to walk forward with Naru, and he crosses the line at 1:08:59.93. This race ended up a lot closer than it could have, with considering that dash find by MatterMonkey. But GG to him, good job managing to find Stomp just before Galaxy did and finishing up.
Yeah, and that was a really impressive show in a lot of parts by both runners. And Galaxy has her entries, so she just needs to find the Sunstone. Not have too many places. She goes to the Swamp Teleporter though. Yeah,
We're gonna have one of those moments, I guess.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Doesn't quite feel good moments. And we get.
Okay, good. We've got Kuro CS parity is what we've achieved here.
No 17-second time saves either way.
All right.
Whew. All right. Catching our breath after all that. Pretty interesting finish. Pretty interesting beginning. Pretty interesting middle. Really, there was only, I'd say about like 4 or 5 seconds in at one point, kind of between the middle and the end where it's just like, it was kind of boring. But fortunately, after those 4 to 5 seconds, it got good again.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, actually. And like you said, surprisingly close for the dash disparity. And yeah, we're gonna get a sad horror list or sad sunstone list, as I like to call this, where you get there and you're like, oh, right. Oh, there's the LP SS Grotto. Oh,
that's the feel. You spam the spirit flame button and it's like I don't understand what you're asking me to do.
Yeah, whenever that happens, like, okay, did I forget? Did I recently change and forget my binds, or did I? Oh no, go mode is not. Go mode needs a sunstone. Oh no, this is. You know what? This is. Village, this is the third revisit.
Yep, and she's got to do
with the bridge closed. Yeah.
She circled the edge.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, you know what it could be, or I mean, it could. She already teleported here, but if you teleport into Blackroot and stomp the peg, I think that would actually be faster.
That's actually true. That would save a small amount of time for sure. She actually, while she was looking around the map there, though, we saw her circle literally the exact spot where we know the Sunstone is. So she's definitely aware of that pickup. I think she isn't aware that some of the Death Gauntlet stuff. Oh my God, she's gonna get that.
She is going to be very happy she's not aware of it. Actually, I mean, I don't know if you see this and you haven't seen Clean Water. Do you think, oh, my opponent got this, or I mean, I guess if you've seen the dot done, you might think, oh, my opponent got this. And I think she might be shocked to learn how early her opponent got it because, wow. But yeah, now she has the one pickup left, and hey, this will make going around the teleporter faster because there is a fair amount of horizontal distance involved.
Looks like she's heading up. I think there's also the plant between the lasers
Yeah.
that you called out earlier.
They do not have charge flame, so they don't get the free check on this. It's one of a few pickups where like charge flame is relevant. You can just get it through the wall, and it is nothing. She will reload from the save. I like.
And we're heading back down. So I think she's narrowed it down. I mean, she took
Yeah.
the entirety of Grotto. She's been
Yeah.
very thorough in Grotto in this seed. So that's good for her now. It just means that she can get directly to the one thing that is what she needs.
Yeah, and I mean, I like the routing she took, and like I don't think she made any like. I think it's like locking the bridge like that is unlucky, but like she adapted to that really well, and like I can't blame any of the decisions she made every time she went to Grotto. It's just hashtag unlucky with like when she found grenade and when like Sunstone ended up being here, and like sometimes that happens. I think they
Yep.
both went back to Grotto 3 times.
Yeah, exactly 3 times, correct. And so now we have the Sunstone. Galaxy will be able to finish up in the very near future, and having collected Dash, it will be slightly easier for her, ending up with the same skill set after unfortunately missing out on Dash for basically the entire seed. But I mean, MatterMonkey did the same thing with Double Jump pretty much.
Yeah. Although I will note that there's an event that Galaxy has that MatterMonkey does.
That's true. I don't
Yeah.
think it's relevant to the final escape, but
Yeah,
it's
I
nice
mean
to
that's
have.
true, but it is nice to have. It's very pretty. We get to enjoy it again as Galaxy passes through the Hollow Grove. I really like the random winds that are scattered throughout the right side of the map. Definitely a nice touch.
That is a baneling to the face, but fortunately,
That is-
she has effectively infinite HP, so Galaxy's going to be totally fine in that regard.
Also, I think the lower Baneling there does. The Banelings around here deal a lot of damage, but they deal different amounts. Yeah, see, that one does a lot more. I'm not going to say thank you because that is for demonstrating what I was talking about, because I wish that had not happened, but we do in fact see what I meant. That Baneling is several punches to the face. So like, it's no good. Baneling
Bash
hits
is
for
good.
like 9 damage
That's ludicrous.
without
and
Ultra Defense.
Rude.
It's so much. I've had like a mega health and like just been like one shot through it by that Baneling. It does not feel good at all. So much damage.
All right, just a door warp and a final escape standing between Galaxy and wrapping up here. And we'll see how her door warp is today. This, of course, it's not a hard trick to learn. First try, easy. But it is frame perfect, so it can be very difficult to be consistent at it. But Galaxy managing to pull it off first try when it matters. And now it's just the final escape.
Yeah. And importantly, because she did pick up Dash, she has a way to get through the door to the elemental room without taking damage. So that's going to be really nice. If she hadn't found Dash, she would have had to stomp or charge jump and then start taking damage on the ground there, which is no fun.
Yeah, in fact, actually could have put her in a dangerous position on top of the fact that there's no clean water. So
Yeah,
she will have to take some damage in the swim at the end. But again, I think she has Ultra Defense, so I think it's okay.
All right, yeah, excellent use of that double jump and charge dash to navigate all the way to the water without taking any damage. We're seeing a lot of very good mechanical play from Galaxy in these like tight spots. It's really good to see, and she gets that Kuro skip first try, just like MatterMonkey, and she's gonna head her way up and be holding right shortly.
There it is. So GG to Galaxy. She will also finish up here. Again, unfortunately dropping to 0-1 with MatterMonkey's victory here. But really impressive performances in week 1 by both Galaxy and Moose, who I think are the newest randomizer runners in the tournament. So it's really cool to see. And I am honestly terrified of what they're going to be able to do in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, I mean, week 1 of the tournament. Also, week 1, as in they have 1 week of rando experience. I am terrified of running into them on week 5. 5 weeks of rando experience. What is 5 times this?
5, right? This is week 1,
Yeah.
so 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, 5 times this would be this in JavaScript.
Okay, that's fair.
You multiply
Depends
a
on.
string by a number.
Okay,
you
no
can count-
programming next. Stop.
Okay, okay, yeah, no, fair. All right.
I think Galaxy is writing something. It looks a bit like the word ooh.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
definitely.
that's-
I'm not quite sure what's being written there. Like, I can never tell if people are going for like cursive or in mouse writing, and that always messes me up.
All right, finishing up with a time of 1:18:14. So just under 10 minutes behind MatterMonkey, which I think is definitely not reflective of kind of the the real deficit between the two. We will now be joined by our victorious runner, MatterMonkey. MatterMonkey, GG on the victory, and boy, that was a heck of a seed. Tell us your thoughts on Stomp being in Ginso Tree.
So, I mean, that's pretty bad, right? And I almost got it pretty early. But then I just decided not to. That was pretty bad.
Well,
Yeah.
tell us about that decision a little bit. Obviously, you had the keystones to continue, but it's clues, and this is kind of my bias. It's clues, so it seems very tempting to not continue all the way to the Ginstarscape. So, what was your thinking when you got there, and then what was your thinking later on when you had to go back?
So, when I got Bash from one of the map stones, I just started thinking, this is probably go mode. And then eventually it turned out it wasn't, and I had to go find Stomp. But when I started trying to go, rushed trees, I found Water Vein, went to Bash, and then cleared the bit above that. But then I was just like, I can probably carry on going, so I left. And then after running around Sorrow for a while, having no idea how to do it, I realized it wasn't actually go mode, and then I went back to Ginzo to look for something. Yeah.
It wasn't actually go mode. That is a huge mood.
Same. On the other hand, did find Dash very early,
Yeah, that was
relative
pretty
to.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what made you want to check that, and how did you feel when you did find that?
Well, it was there, I wanted to be thorough. And then it paid off, basically. I didn't get double jump for a while, though. Like a long time.
Yeah, actually, that
Yeah.
one. So I'll tell you this: both of you ended up going back to Grotto at the very end, looking for your Sunstone, and you both ended up picking up a skill that the other person missed, or sorry, that the other person had already gotten. In your case, it was double jump, and Galaxy had picked that up a bit earlier. In her case, it was dash, and you had obviously
Oh.
picked up well ahead.
Yeah, it might have been a case where not knowing the incredibly odd skip that is, or the incredibly odd split of zones in Death Gauntlet being a boon, because she grabbed, it was like one of the 3 things that she hadn't grabbed in the general grotto area while looking for the Sunstone. So yeah, this was a seed with a lot of revisiting. What were you feeling like in terms of where you thought you were doing? Were you worried that Galaxy was almost done? Did you think that finding Dash got you a big lead? What were your thoughts?
When I found Dash, I was feeling pretty good for a while. And when the whole thing happened with going to Sorrow and then leaving and visiting Ginzo twice, I felt I was feeling pretty, less good. At that point I was pretty scared that I was gonna lose, but I didn't.
I know
Yeah.
after picking up Stomp in the escape, it was a very like instant alt R at that exact moment, and then like just immediate tree rush.
After I did that, I kind of regretted it, because like I don't know what happens when you do that. You know, what if Sunstone was in the Ginzo escape? Would I have been able to do it again? I
think the
don't
answer
know
is
how
no.
it works.
You would use soft lock the Ginzo escape as things currently stand. I don't know if there's a way to recover it without going before it, which is, I agree, very scary. But it turned out not to matter at all in the sea this galaxy finished.
I was really dreading a Ginzo Cluria for fear that I doomed myself forever.
Yeah, that would have been.
Thankfully not.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, that would have been really bad because you would have had to revert to before you did the escape, and then even if you could do the escape and get the Sunstone, but now you have to get the trees again. Yeah, that's actually good knowledge to have, just in general, that you can soft lock that.
Yeah, I just did it without thinking.
Yeah, no, it's definitely understandable. It was like a very tense situation, and it was. It turned out to be the correct call, or I mean, the call that saved you some time, and Stomp was your go mode. That was, I think, with some good show of Glideless Sorrow routing and stuff as well.
Well, GG MatterMonkey. Any final thoughts? Probably like looking forward to now that you're 1-0, as far as how you'll approach your next match, or like what your confidence level is.
So the 1-0 group is like, it's going to be harder than this group. It's full of good players, which is pretty scary, because most of them are probably better than me.
Hey, I mean, I know I was scared either group I'd end up in because, I mean, Hydra's in 0-1. Like, come on, how's that fair?
That is very true. They're both pretty scary right now. That's the thing about Swiss, is it starts out with, even the 0-1 group tends to have a lot of really scary players in it. But I will look forward to seeing whatever matchup you end up getting, MatterMonkey, and how you're able to do in that matchup. GG again on the victory today, and thanks for joining us. But that's going to do it for us for this moment. But we have another match coming up in 1 hour. What match is that, Aiko?
What match is that? It is Skillless, Team Skillless, which is Meldon and Rory, versus Team Twice the Baguette, Grease and Luster. It is an hour from now on this channel, and an hour from now is 1:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and the same channel is Speed Gaming 2, which is at twitch.tv/speedgaming2.
Whoa. That is correct. So that should be a pretty fun matchup, one coming from our doubles division. So 4 screens of Ori Randomizer action for you to enjoy. We have a total of 5 matches for you today, and that 1:30 match, I believe, kicks off a stream of 4 of them. So there's going to be lots of good stuff starting in just an hour. Make sure to come on back and give it a watch, but for now, that's going to do it for us. We will see you in that time. Aiko, pleasure joining you this morning when we're both tired as heck.
Same.
And again, thank you to our truck, Oshi and Skillblocka, and to Richard for restreaming. And thank you to watch. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Yes.
Thank you to the watchers.
Thank you to watching. Yes.
Yes.
Good.